Hey guys, it's Lisa Marie
and Anthony
from I Can't Wait to Travel, and we are here on our Mediterranean tour, and we promised you that we would just blog through video format to let you know what's going on. So first, let's start off with the bags. Can you guys see the bags under our eyes? We left Miami at about 6 in the morning. We flew to Pennsylvania.
Yes, Philly.
Just letting you guys know, we are really just doing this video on delirium right now. So just ride with us tonight.
Yeah.
And then we flew in straight from Philly to Rome.
Roma.
Yes. So let's talk about just the flight time. If we had gotten a closer flight duration, it would have increased our price by like $1,000. So we were okay with the layover. We did splurge, which I definitely think you guys should splurge for Europe trips.
Yeah.
And get the lay flats in first class.
Yeah, that's helpful a lot.
Huge difference.
You get to actually sleep lay flat, get a little pillow, get a little blankie.
Yeah. you missed some drool right here. So I'll tell you guys, it really made a difference.
It does.
So we arrived in Rome 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it was like 9 a.m. Their time.
It was about an 8.5 hour flight.
Right. We got off the plane and we were like straight into action. We checked into the W Hotel. Now, what do you think about the W Hotel so far?
I like it. I mean, we haven't been able to do a whole lot since we arrived here, which we're going to get to what we did as soon as we got here. But really like the customer service. The staff is great. They checked us in and upgraded our room to a balcony, which you probably are seeing right now.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing with us, guys. As you know, Italy has been so much history. It's historical. It looks so beautiful.
Over
but
2,000 years.
We still like modern. So the W is a newer hotel in Rome.
Chic.
And not only is it chic and it has that brand new feel, it's centrally located. We could walk to the Trevi Fountain. We can go to restaurants. Mostly everything except for the Colosseum is really within walking distance from here. Then after we checked into the hotel, we went to go have lunch. My big bright idea is let's check out all the TikTok spots that they've told us about. So our first stop was Piccolo Buca. We were like, oh yeah, we're gonna.
That's what it is. Piccolo Buca. Grazie.
So we went there. We're like, okay, we have 50 minutes. Let's go and get the lunch,
this pizza,
and then head out to our excursion. Theron, I'm about to pull the door. The guy's like, look behind you. Across the street, there was like a line as far as we could go.
That line right there. But
the line was too long.
Yeah, it was long.
So we ended up going to another restaurant. So the restaurant that we went to is called That's Amore. When we got there, we were like now really close on time. So we could only get like pizza. So we got a margarita pizza, which was so cool. We found out where the margarita pizza history came from.
That's right.
We went and had a pizza and we had drinks. So for me, let's start with the water. I think in the US we have so much. So there's just so many different types of water. So when they bring the water, it just has like a mineral taste.
Water from 2,000 years ago.
I just couldn't grasp the water. So I was eating the pizza with the dry mouth. But once again, it's a different type of pizza. I'm, originally from New York, so I what we think is Italian pizza is not Italian pizza, obviously. But I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
So we did an excursion. It was a tour through, we call this a tour through Rome, but this was like you had a final exam for Rome tomorrow, and they were gonna cram everything into like 4 hours?
4 hours.
This is not the way to see Rome, but we wanted to get in everything. Of the highlights, what would you like to share that you really loved?
I think the thing that I liked the most was going backwards from the last thing that we saw was the Colosseum.
Yeah.
And seeing the Colosseum and seeing the place. There were so many games that were held there, but even just seeing where there were so many Christian martyrs, people who died for our faith there. It was amazing to be able to see that, and to be able to walk on the streets that so many legends have walked on 2,000 plus years ago, streets that Paul the apostle and the seeing the Vatican, which I did not realize at the time that the Vatican is its own region, its own country, the richest and smallest country. So we were able to stand in Italy, in Rome, and in the Vatican at the same time. We're in both countries. That's so cool. Seeing the Vatican was amazing to see that as well too. But then also too, just hearing about the Pantheon, seeing the Pantheon, and hearing how they celebrate Pentecost there, which is 50 days after Jesus rose from the dead, and how they celebrate all these celebrations there. It was just amazing seeing these things that have been preserved.
I love that you really had a great day. I mean, this is your birthday trip, so the fact that you really loved all of these locations is amazing. I agree with you wholeheartedly. A couple of things I wanted to add. I feel like on television and all of these like websites, it's like Trevi Fountain. You got to see the Trevi Fountain. You're going to throw your money in there. And when I went there, it's just like, there's just so many people. I wanted to tell all the people, can you please go home so I can have a moment with the Trevi Fountain? Yeah. And then there was like 100 fountains. There was like 100 other fountains to see after.
There were more fountains around here.
So, I mean, that was interesting. And for me also, the Colosseum was just like, wow, like we are standing so close in the Colosseum. Like, it was amazing. So the TikTokers, you guys sent us to a restaurant that everyone's chatting about. If you want to confirm, I think it's called Astoria de Fortunata. So everyone's like, oh, the Italian ladies are making pasta in the window. It's so authentic. And then you go into the restaurant and then they give you the best pasta.
Your pasta.
And, the food's incredible. So we wanted to try it. So there are 4 of these restaurants in Rome. They just opened another one in Miami Beach near our house. Road. We went in. First, when you go in there, it's pretty cool. It's definitely authentic. You have like an outside area that's like enclosed for people to have an outside experience. We actually sat inside and we started off with our drinks. So I learned my lesson at lunch. I ordered sparkling water. We're going to stick with that from
that was good.
Here on out. You ordered wine at dinner. So wine was great. Red wine. Yeah. The cocktails...
Yeah, I didn't like the Negroni. It tasted like a Negroni.
But when you stir it enough, I think it just tasted like
syrup.
Yeah,
medicine,
like
syrup,
cough medicine. So after we got our appetizers, and the appetizers was like a fried rice appetizer. And we also got the artichoke that everyone told us about. And you liked the artichoke.
Artichoke was like... you were able to pick the little leaves off, chew it.
Like chips.
It was like chips. Yeah. It was really good.
So that was good. We had the pasta. Now, I will say, we're putting a picture above of Anthony's pasta. What'd you think?
I like the taste of the pasta. Reacclimated to the region. Texture is a little bit more al dente.
Al dente.
Al dente. That's what I meant. But I really did like it. I started eating more and more and more.
Awesome. For my pasta, I got like the oxtail pasta, and it was good. It had great flavor. Was it my best pasta I've ever had in my life? No TikTokers. No TikTokers. It was not, but it was good. For dessert, we had the tiramisu.
Oh,
now
that was phenomenal.
So I'm like really pushing the artichoke and the tiramisu. Like I thought those were like the highlights of the meal.
It was great.
Yeah, really, really good. And the customer service was incredible. The servers, the owner, the manager, everyone was just so nice.
They ran out of tiramisu and they reached out to one of the other 3 stores and they went and got the tiramisu for us and they gave it to us complimentary. They didn't even have to do that.
See, stuff like that will make me come back again.
Service.
So we ended the night, took an Uber back to the hotel. Now we're here, and that's our recap of our first day. So we look forward to doing this every night of our trip. And just write comments below, questions, we're gonna go get some rest.
Yeah, and don't forget, like and subscribe.
There you go. Take care. Good night.
Bye-bye now.